Welcome back to Doomstone. Operating theater research has finished. Let's see what this can do for us. So, that was under, yeah, operating theater table. Wait, what do you need? Silk. Why do you need silk specifically? Oh, you always need silk? Where the hell do we get silk? Well, shit. Okay. Silk should come from like moths or some crap. Why are these all silk based? No, that's actually awful. Inkberries? What the fuck are inkberries? Okay, well we need inkberries, we need silk. Research, can you tell me anything about this? Silk. Alchemy. Make some silkses. That's under clockwork, huh? Okay, flame silk. Sure. Silk bush. Alchemically imbued plant infested with various creatures that produce silk. Oh, okay. So there's a crop associated with it. Got it. So it looks like we need alchemy to get silk to actually use our operating theater stuff. Okay. Inkleaf probably gives inkberries too, huh? Okay, well let's do the silk bushes. Just let's verify here that there's no that is truly being unlocked. That should be the case. But yeah, okay. So we'll need a silk bush field somewhere. I'm starting to think almost that we might want to consider an additional field, but there's really no good ground to put it on. I think we'll just have to optimize our existing field a little bit. There's like this little bit here, but like whatever. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just carve up some of the other fields. We'll have to see when this big harvest of heel root comes in, which is already here. I'll have to see what our reservoir of that looks like, because we can maybe change that over. Same with like this bit of cotton here. In fact, I've already turned off sowing there, because I guess I intend to change that. To what? I don't remember. Oh, rye. We wanted a rye field, yeah. And I guess the peppers, we'll have to see if the pepper stuff is actually going to be worth it. It probably will be. It's probably fine. Doing some chili. But we'll test out the chili. I guess we'll have to cut down one of these two fields then. My inclination is to not trim the heel root down right now. I mean, I don't know. We've actually kind of do burn through our corn. This is kind of the right amount of corn, I feel like. So I'm also hesitant to trim that down. That's a tough one. I need a work drive. Do we have a work drive available? No. Do you have a work drive available? No. Do you not? Oh, you do have... Since it was on cooldown, I was confused and thought it was a spell. Somehow. Strangely. We have a convert ready. Eris is on mental break, though, huh? That is true. You know, given her addiction withdrawal, she's going to be pretty easy to convert. Problem will be, like, keeping her converted, right? Because if her withdrawal gets really bad, she'll want to, like... She'll, like, fall out of it and switch to stuff. We might be able to do... If we get... Can we counsel? No. Okay. So if we convert, we can try to counsel. We can't do it while she's mentally broken. I'll have to keep an eye on it then. And yeah, unfortunately, we're getting eaten out of house and home because of the guest, I guess. So we're going to have to probably keep Margaret here, kind of, on this. I might grab one of the kids on night shift and force them to cook temporarily. Like, if they mental break, it's not a big deal. Okay, and they're harvesting all this medicine. We're sitting at 20 with more coming in. Oh, there's a ton in here, too. Okay. Now, they do use it in the school for training medicine. So there's a consideration about on that half too. That yeah, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Don't sow this. We're gonna trim this down a little bit. And we're gonna put in our other field here. I think, oh, we do have this bit up here too. We need silk, we need like the ink berries, right? So let's put in a silk zone somewhere like this maybe, where they haven't started resowing it. Excuse me. And then I think up here we'll do a little bit of a redesign as well and get a small field in for like the ink berries. So why don't we go ahead and grab this and probably just reposition it somewhere else entirely. Because if we keep it in there when there's a field there, it's going to be a bit of an issue. In fact, we've got this one up here where they stand in the fields to play. That's actually a bad idea too. Because it's going to mean that they stand on the crops and stuff, right? We can put them in town kind of, and people can stand in the road and play horseshoes. I don't think I hate that idea. Keeps the town center kind of as a thing with his main roadway. You know what would be really cool if we had like hitching posts? There's a spot for like traders or whatever, caravans to hitch their animals. It didn't seem to work because I did set that up. But like a full-on, like an actual hitching post would be really cool to put outside of the saloon. Oh well, it's fine. So yeah, there's enough here that we can figure out something. We can cut out the middle section or something like that, or cut this corner off. This stuff's gonna take a little while longer to grow. Why don't we... In fact, why don't we do this right now? We can shrink this down to say here. Yeah, let's do that. This can be resown. And then we go here. This gets expanded out. And then this we set to not so. And we set this to heal root temporarily, I guess. Until it's ready. And then they'll harvest this heal root as it gets done. And when it's actually done, we can set it on the other... crop type. And then I want to do also this, I was thinking. We might as well just expand this to the fence row here and take advantage of a little bit more decent terrain on both of those. I think it's fine. I'm a little hesitant to take care of that stripe there, but I think, you know what? Let's just do it. We've had issues before where this was decaying. But let's see what happens. We'll see if this is stable. The big problem is if it does decay, baby, seriously? You're 6 plants. I guess. It's skill. It's training for baby. Yeah, we had the issue before where the paths would kill off the crops. So even if the path wasn't actually developing in the spot, just the nearby presence of paths would result in crops dying off nearby. So we'll see what happens. I think this will kill them right here, at least. I don't expect these ones to make it, but I'll try to keep an eye on it. Okay, Mad Brown Jenny. Just the one? Okay, that's Meals on Wheels coming in. Okay. If I can just grab a few mages, we can lightning bolt it to frickin' oblivion. Margaret, how you doing? I'm gonna let you finish that one. Let's grab Eerie. And then who else do we want to grab? We got Colin. We can grab Colin, Paul, and Eerie or something like that. And that's an overwhelming force to deal with a single donkey. Now, the real question is going to be, where is that donkey actually coming in? It's right up there. Yeah, so we should be able to like head that off. It should come just this way, I would think. If it runs south, like, to the animal pen, it's going to be a little weird. I'm hoping it won't, because it's, like, on this side. Erie, Paul, and Colin. Get ready to blast! Let's leave Paul on his pig. There's not really much of a reason to get him off of it. We should just blast it. Okay, I guess they don't bolt until they pick the target up. Maybe they don't bolt animals in general. Maybe that's a mechanic. Oh, there it is. Yuri's got a point. We want to spend that for sure. Because you have your fancy ball of death. Increases the frequency of the lightning strikes. Increases the radius. We'll do frequency here, I guess. Alright, Margaret. I'm going to clear your prioritized work. You can go do whatever you want to do. You're going to use a latrine. That tracks. Okay. Well, unless we get another animal, there's not too much to cover here. So we will cut for a second. We're not going to be able to feed all these damn people. We're too nice to send them away. Whoa, what are you rocking? Elephant spear? Ring of Elemental Fire. I want you. You want to join me? Also Ring of Elemental Fire. Please. Magic Protector of Northern Helia. Alright, well, there's some magical boys and girls. Please come on in, I guess. I forced the kid to cook. They're hauling back the donkey that we killed right now. But yeah, we're going to definitely need a lot of food. I don't know why Amelia is flagged as having no viable food. I'm really confused by that. I'm confused by you in a lot of ways. If it's raw, there'd be food for it to eat. So that's not it. Kyle, why did Kyle take this over? Kyle's shit. Kazuki, do this. Kyle, yeah, you go butcher. Good idea. I wonder if I allow jerky. I wonder if that'll make a difference. 39 days, 48 days, 57. If we allow this temporarily. See if Amelia can eat the jerky, maybe? She's an Aphanaphist, one of our own faction ideologies. So maybe it's like an issue with how she needs meat. Like it doesn't recognize that there's meat in the fine meal, so she won't eat anything that's not just straight up meat or something weird. I don't know. Did that fucking wild pod just track right through the kitchen? Well, now we've got more dudes who don't have anything to eat. Okay, you're a goddamn vampire. So that's probably tracks there. And then Cyan. Where's the rest of the crew, Cyan? Where's Gao and Setzer? And why do we have him flagged? Oh, wait. Okay, first off, veganism. Okay, yeah, Cyan was the one up there. Okay, I see. Okay. Somehow I didn't register that was Cyan. Alright, well, part of the problem might be vegan food is not a thing. Frankly, if you came here looking for fine vegan eats, you made a horrible mistake. And I'm not going to be able to do anything about that for you. Eris is up. Alright. That's fine. We're just going to let you rest. We'll let you rest that off. You're just going to be on extreme break risk because there's not going to be much anything you can do about it. What are you doing in my clothes shop? Standing on my clothes bin. Relaxing socially with what? A shirt? What the fuck, dude? Why? Why are you doing that? 3, nothing to eat still. Oh yeah, was Lepardius? No, Lepardi was flagged as veganism. But, wait a second. He's the vampire. And he's just hanging out in the baby's room. Should I be concerned about this? That he just invited himself in? Also, depending on the franchise, vampires ain't allowed to just go into somebody's house like that. You're not a vampire, are you? No, you're just in the veganism thing, and maybe that's why? I don't know. I don't understand these guests. Oh, Vodum has his own food. So maybe, yeah. Maybe the vegans need vegan food, and some of them have their own and some don't. Nicola's sleeping. Why is Nicola... Oh, we're out of beds. Shit. We have 10 beds and more than 10 guests. Am I going to do a redesign to accommodate that? I'm not sure. I don't really want to disrupt the suites. We could set it up where there's 1 suite and then 3 standard rooms. I don't know. We'll see if we get this many guests again. This might be a fluke to have this many in the colony in one go. We'll just let him sleep in here for now. I also don't know how many people we're actually short, so... Nope, Cyan's on the move. I want to see if you're gonna do anything fucky. Meditating at the altar. Yeah, you look like you belong here, dude. Mr. Vampire. How many people do we actually have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 purple. 7 green. 7 and 6? 3 people without beds then. Yeah, that's not very good. I hope the vampire needs to sleep though, so maybe it's fine. Okay, well the first batch of guests are not happy with the outcome here. They expect more from us, they won't come back anytime soon. They did leave us 7 components though, so sure. Eris is up. Let's go ahead and get a convert on her. ASAP before she mental breaks again. That way we get this cooldown rolling. Yeah, so that's at least going to clear out some of the guests. I don't know what I could have done to improve their stay. I don't know why it was so bad. So... I guess maybe they didn't like us, so they didn't have a good time because they didn't get along well with us. I honestly don't know. Oh, what was our conversion? I totally wasn't even paying attention to it. Okay, she's really far along there. Okay. Do we have a ritual to do? Leader speech, 6 days. Harvest is set day that's not coming. And what about a 1 day on skylighting? Want to remember to do that in 1 day? That's a chance at another colonist. Oh yes, then they'll trade with us, of course, because they're leaving. That is a good opportunity to get rid of some junk here. We should not forget about that. We'll get rolling to move out here. It looks like they're all heading towards the north anyway to leave. So that's perfect. Honestly, components is like probably the best gift they could have given us, since we'll never be able to manufacture components. It's a real logjam on production. Can you get over there? I know it's like you got to move around all the junk because we have just a scrapyard here, but like it's really slow. I mean, the whole game is slow. You have a fine meal. You know what? Honestly, I want it. 12-pound artillery shell. Intriguing. Give me it. And then that's all you got. Okay, well, let's start by clearing out deteriorated clothing. Because that is just taking up space for nothing. We got some stuff that's very close to deteriorated too, which we could consider just getting rid of. There's a bunch of weapons, and then oh, our whip is we got a whip that's done here too. You want a club? You want another club, and you want a knife? There you go. All right, we got some random artillery shells. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. Rolling. Go trade the Vadim. Shit, what was I just gonna do? Oh yes, whip. Whip. I assume yes. Okay. I want a hatchet, a hammer. And then let's just make those 2, and then we'll see where the fuel's at. Whip goes to rancher number 2, which should be red? No. Flint? No, wait. Sean. Yes. Yes. Sean is, in fact, exclusively animals. Equip Whip Pour as sidearm. Alright, Vadim, what do you have for me? Find meal, give me that meal back. I'll take the mana potion, absolutely. That is useful for, you know, the thingies. The thingies that we do. You take this parka off my hand. Well, you don't have that much money, actually, just kidding. Fire bombs. That's an easy thing to get rid of. Variety of handguns and stuff here that aren't terribly exciting. We could start to clear some of that stuff out, but really we've got like so much other junk too. It's hard to like say get rid of any one thing over any other thing, right? We can start to sell off some dolls. -7. It's giving us 5. You know what? That's for you. Enjoy. That's fine. I need this mana potion like moved and forbidden, so that we don't like use it up. Anybody else want to trade in this faction? Vadim, Emery. Let's just grab Roland here and just hover over them all because sometimes you can't notice. Yeah. So we traded with you, and we traded with you. Java. That might be it. Oh, Ash. Ash does not want to trade. Okay, it looks like that's going to be it for them then. Alright, that's fine. Food situation. That is a bunch of meals. Meat situation, not so good. So, wildlife. We're sitting on an elephant. We've got a few donkeys. We'll hunt them down. That's good meat. An ostrich and an elephant. Okay, I'm going to go grab... I'm just going to go hunt this elephant. We're going to hunt it off screen. I'm just going to kill it with magic. There's one significant problem with the idea of producing chili for the colony. It requires 16 goddamn cooking. So never mind, I guess. We're not going to make chili, which means we don't need to make peppers. So let's just go ahead. We'll cancel sowing with the rest of them harvested. I assume we can still use it for food. I mean, we could just grow peppers for, like, thematic reasons or something. Oh, it's nice to see multiple kids in here. I always feel bad when I look at the school and there's, like, one goddamn kid learning. It's kind of shit. Death of ram from malnutrition. Yes. True. It's gonna happen. It does look like... Yeah, we are getting plants growing in here now. So this strategy with the squid actually is working. That's pretty... Yeah, we can see grass growing now in the sand. So that's actually maybe decent. We'll flag a harvest on those peaches, and maybe the animals can eat them off the tree then. Like, if nobody hauls the peaches away, they should just be dumped on the floor, then they'll eat them, right? In theory, maybe. I slaughtered the chickens, the adult chickens. Since we're phasing out the chickens to try and speed up the map a little bit. We still want to phase out the... Well, not phase out. We still want to trim down the devil sheep herd, but we just can't get a good trader to come in and take all of them off our hands. Even when we do manage to sell some, we manage to sell only a handful. It's not terribly great. Okay, you're on that work. That's fine. I haven't been keeping a good enough eye on this corn row to know if it's actually been growing or if it's been dying. 4%, 0.35. Okay. There we go. Yes, so it's not working. At least that much of it's not. So we'll remove that. Oh yeah, you can see right now they're trampling the heel root field too. I think the heel root field probably is fine because it takes so long to grow that I think once they have all this planted, the fact that they've trampled part of it won't really matter that much. And then, yeah, we gotta decide what we're gonna do with this pepper field. We can do... This is rye, I suppose. I mean, that's probably fine. Did I force you on this? No, you're just doing this of your own accord. That's good. We're making good progress on food there. Okay, well, can we do our thing yet? 0 days. You need wood. Okay, well, we need the wood for this. So that's something we have to make sure we have. Because we do want to get that done ASAP, which means we need the wood to do it ASAP. Alright, there shouldn't be any other plant orders in town beyond the existing crops, which, to be fair, there are a few crop things going on here. So maybe they'll fall through to it. I could also try and force it. I guess if it doesn't happen until tomorrow, it probably doesn't matter. Sorry, that's not flint. That's a corn plant. Flint. Yeah, why don't you go harvest this tree? If we find another one, we can always sick somebody else on it. Ah, there's a tree there, right in the middle of town. We can harvest that one. And has anybody made me any new tools? There's a hammer in progress. Alright. Alright. We still have, guess there's nothing to eat, but it's only the vampire. So I'm guessing it is the fact that he's a vampire. Well, that's your fault. You made that decision, probably. Maybe. I mean, maybe you didn't. Okay, well, that should be that. Alright, well, these weirdo visitors just left us a bunch of uranium in our saloon as a thank you. Let's go trade with them too. It looks like we can trade with Yaroslav, you, and you. A whole bunch of them. Let's just go ahead and get rolling, heading over here somewhere. We're going to put in a little stable up here. Roland's an animals guy. He's our number 3 animals guy. So we're going to give him a few animals in a stable to, like, have, basically. Alright. You look like you're the closest one, so we'll go trade with you first. It looks like they're splitting up, maybe? They're probably not splitting up. It probably just looks that way. I will take your meal from you. It's probably my meal anyway. Colt Frontier 6 Shooter. Damage 12? Damage per second 5 doesn't seem worth it. A cloth bandit scarf doesn't seem worth it. Deteriorated shoulder plates now. Those probably came off of Margaret, huh? Betcha they did. Synthid tribal wear at 52% could go, but it's actually not gonna work because they don't have that much money left. Dolls it is. 21 is what we're looking for here. Can we make 21? We can make 22 and call that a day. You know what? Enjoy that. That's for you. Trade to this asshole. Give me your medicine. Phantasm. What is this? Mind-altering serum induces pain, paranoia, and hallucinations. War crime. Yeah, you could keep that. I don't think I care to have that. That sounds like it'd be the worst kind of binge for somebody to go on. Okay, so 22. 26. Dolls again? We need a 4. Sure, why not? Okay, there's 2. Then we've got this group down here, and then we've got the vampire. Might be running inside because he's on fire. Let's go trade with these guys. We can catch them in front. Yeah, okay. It looks like they're heading probably up this way again, like where the last group left. I guess we're running to BnB now. Just a bunch of guests coming through all the time. Okay, you have 43. Nothing to sell, but you can take this off my hands, which is great. Maybe you take these knives. Maybe you take this crappy gun, and this crappy gun, and this crappy gun, and I don't know. Maybe this crappy gun. And maybe this. 45. 42. Close enough. Why don't you take a cloth? There you go. That's for you. Trade with Nikola. Tesla himself, I guess. I will take your medicine. Absolutely. 22 bucks. How do we make 22 bucks off this dude? That's the new question. 22 bucks for this Burning Devil Strand Broad Wrap. Why is this unworn? 40% sharp. Surely this is good. Don't understand. Do not understand. Alright. 22. Cloth patchwork pants worth essentially nothing. 27 bucks for some guns. 22 bucks for this poor heavy. 23 for a derringer. I find that acceptable. Trade with Bluebird. Tympanic apparatus. A mechanical apparatus designed to replace a destroyed ear. We're actually missing an ear. Okay, I'm game. That's clockwork. So, clockwork's allowed. You can take this Muffalo Wool Parka. You actually have a bunch of money. Why are you rich? What's that about? What's that about? Is this just at full HP? Yeah, I guess it must be, huh? We got all these guns. I should probably go through and figure out which guns are like the worst guns. Poor quality. This is a very deteriorated one. We got Cattleman. We got a poor break action. I don't know which guns are worst guns. Oh, we can sell Granlin seeds. Because we're not gonna use those. Kind of in principle. We're off by 7. Well, we can assume that if we have a normal break action, the poor is not going to be any good. This poor lever action. Lever action pistol is probably bad because it's poor quality. Poor quality hand cannon. We've got Cattleman's. Yeah, we got like a percussion there. There's a poor quality break action. We have normals. These aren't being used. Oh, we're already over. We're over by 10. Boop. Job done. Okay, nice pickup. So, tympanic. That's gonna. Oh my god, that's so hard to say. Tympanic. It just doesn't sound right on my tongue. Mr. Vampire. Okay, I think. Who needs the ear the most? I don't know if we have 2 people missing ears or if we just have the one. I know we have 1 missing. Which I believe. Okay, so Sleepy's missing an ear, and I think Sam's missing an ear. I think Sleepy. World Weary, Screamish Tycoon, Double Passion and Cooking. I mean, you're a kid. We'll give it to the newer generation. That makes sense. Left ear. Tympanic apparatus to the left ear. Sleepy. You are good medicine. Rest until healed. Eerie. Poppy's already cleaning up in there. I don't know if she knows that. No, she's researching what's actually doing it. And of course, Sleepy brought a unicorn to track an animal filth. Classic. Operate. Okay, and Roland's going to trade with the vampire. 95 silver on him. Granlin Seed, Plant Skin Doll gets us up to 77. And then, yeah, what is 72 herbal medicine now we have? Wow. We'll just sell him some junk. So, 3 break action pours. Yes, pretty bad. $2. $2. We could just sell a little bit of cloth. We're not producing cloth anymore, but we already are at an odd amount from selling cloth. So we might as well. We might as well commit to the weird number and just get some silver from them here. So I guess they're probably going to get stuck here until the vampire can leave. That'd be my expectation. We traded with all 5 of these. And the vampire was 6. Okay. What happened here? Nothing yet. Erie, what are you doing? Queued installing. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're still getting there. Oh yeah, because for some reason I wasn't really thinking about the fact that we seriously? Oh my god. The fact that she's got to go drop this silver in this fucking stockpile because right next to the medicine kind of annoys me. That mod is usually good. It's less good here because we have such disparate stockpiles and not just like one or two main stockpiles. Okay, but she's getting the medicine. Is she going to get the ear? Or is she just going to get the medicine? She's going to grab silver, she's going to grab the ear, she's going to grab silver. Okay, and then she's going to go administer the medicine. Okay, I'm curious to see if she'll actually do the operation with the silver in her inventory. Or if she's going to, like, do that. Okay, nope. Fuck's sake. So the problem is that she, like, picks up the medicine and decides to haul it. Interesting interaction. Alright. Well, let's see how this goes. Let's see what this does. I'm curious how good of an ear this is. If it's like full... It shouldn't really be full quality ear, but maybe. I don't know. It all comes down to how the Clockwork mod decided it ought to be balanced. Never cleans. Alright, fine. Never cleans. Alright, well, there it is. Left ear. Okay, efficiency 75%. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty fair and balanced, I think. I think that's quite decent. This is being super buggy right now. No matter what I do for this ritual, I never have enough wood. We've got 246 listed on the sidebar. And fun thing here too is if I like pull, for example, Eris out, the wood drops on both. 112, 108, we remove her, 108, 104. 104, 100. It's only when I remove a third colonist that it works. Does that have to be eerie? What the fuck? I don't understand this. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's on the ground. Like, what is wrong with this? This is so weird. I've never had this issue before. And it's not like, is it reserved somehow? I don't know how it would be. What if we do this? So what if we do disallow? Okay. Now if we go here, 108 wood. It doesn't change. And then we go allow. It doesn't change. How the fuck does that work? That makes no sense. I guess if they're disallowed, they can still be delivered to, though. This raptor's delivering wood. But we have... Oh, we only have one stack that's actually full. I thought this was a 75, but it's a 73. So they might... Maybe all the stacks are reserved by hauling animals? 108. 108 is a stack of 75. And then an additional 30... That doesn't make sense, because this is 39. That doesn't... I mean, maybe some of them have wood in their inventory, too, that's applying to that? I don't understand. Well, here's more wood being hauled in. Chucked on the ground there. Maybe Missy's reserved a bunch of individual... Well, there's 2 stacks of 75. Like, if that doesn't work, what? I don't know what's gonna. This doesn't make any goddamn sense. I reloaded the save and it makes no difference. I don't know what to do. We just get more wood and it never gets better. Unless it's an issue with the school being in session. Holy shit, speaking of the school being in session, 4 students. Oh my god. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's some weird quirk with like... Oh, wait a second. We removed Eerie and it worked. hold on. I have a theory. If we remove Poppy, okay, if we remove Eerie right now, it doesn't work, right? We remove Poppy, who's currently teaching, and I bet you this works. It's because Poppy's restricted to a zone where there's no wood. Ah, we gotta wait for school to finish. Okay, that I can fuck with. I understand what is happening. Took a second. Fernand, you're literally a grown-ass fucking 8-year-old. You're old enough to work, you've been working, and yet you're sleeping on the ground like a dipshit. Why are you doing it? How long till school's done? It is 1400 hours. It's like 2 in the afternoon. I guess we'll be back for that ritual later tonight. Alright, the skylighting is underway. Let's see what we can nab here, if anything. Certainly the mood bonus won't hurt. Is Eris involved in this? She is. Great. I think some of our dumbasses were, yeah, these kids went like all the way out in the field to get wood, so they missed the whole goddamn thing. Very silly. There's plenty of wood here. I guess it's because each stack like gets reserved, so they find a stack anywhere on the map that's not reserved and prioritize that before they like wait their turn for a different stack, which is a little weird. Nope, Sleepy showed up at the last second. What's up, Sleepy? Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the party. Are you even really here? There's Colin. Yeah, are you guys going for wood still? What are you guys doing? You're going for wood? No, Colin's just decided to cross over the fence to build his lantern at the last second here. Yefim is not even building a lantern. He's just hanging out. Yeah, terrible? Well, why? People get annoyed making lands with a little bit garbage on the wind. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Formed recently. Participants, yeah, I guess it's just bad odds. I should have seen what the actual bonus was. Well, that's rather annoying. All that effort bug fixing that, well, it's not really a bug, but sort of. Figuring out why it wasn't working. Just for it to, like, be bad and penalize us really blows. Well, we'll leave this episode here. Until next time.